Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on the call, singing a pair of top-level arms on the mound today.
I think what makes these guys so great is their tempo. They don't take very much time in between pitches. It doesn't give the hitters an opportunity to try to think with you and gain an advantage in this chess match.
So just about set now, and starting in this one, Taijuan Walker. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Swing and a foul straight back. The wide to kick the pitch. That's chasing that time. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Waves at the defender for the strikeout.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that two-strike count, I thought was a pretty good pick to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
And now it's Gavin Lux. That one's in there, 0-1. One out, base is empty. Strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rojas hauls it in, and there's two away. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup, and probably their most productive player so far this year, Jason Hayward.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Freddie Freeman stands in with two away as he takes a ball. And that's in there at the knees. Two outs, base is empty. In the air, left field. Marsh makes the grab, and that's the inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And on the mound today, Tyler Glasnow. And singing, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win. And I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Here comes a pitch. Nick Castellanos leading things off and takes a strike. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. That's out to center field. Outman drifts towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Nick Castellanos.
And one of the most versatile players. He can bat anywhere in that order, and he can play anywhere on the field. Not just the outfield, the infield as well.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak. We're watching a former Rays pitcher today in Glasnow. He had plenty of good years in Tampa Bay before being traded. He's not the first pitcher with dominant stuff the Rays have dealt. Blake Snell, David Price, and James Shields definitely come to mind, Boog.
Hayward pulls that one down, and there are 2 outs.
Harper.
2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Just missed. That one's in there, and the count 1-1.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
2 outs. And another ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Philadelphia, second inning set to go. Stepping in the long ball threat, Shohei Ohtani. The line of the pitch. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Who doesn't love to watch Shohei play baseball? I mean, voters certainly did when they made him the unanimous choice for MVP in the American League in 2023. It was an easy choice. He had that award wrapped up by August.
And a foul ball.
Well, as expected, Ohtani was great on the mound and at the plate that year. He struck out more than 11 batters every 9 innings he pitched and hit 44 home runs in the process.
Got it by him for the play.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here comes Max Muncy. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. He swings and fouls one off. No score here in the second. Gonna count 1-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the second out. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And here it comes.
That's a ball.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right side, hard hit. Slings to first, and they get the out on Smith. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, Batting in the cleanup spot, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. The pitch. Ball one, no strikes.
You know, Boo, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
And a curve drops in for a strike. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Fastball for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And that's down and away. Schwarber gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Alec Bohm in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's a little bit low. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Man at first, one away. That misses, and that's ball 3. How much were you aware of the umpire's scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
3-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
This is Bryson Stott. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Smoked to the left, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And down on strikes he goes. That's the inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Here, Citizens Bank Park, all set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, James Outman. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. On the ground to first. And foul ball. The 0-1. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Jason Hayward. In there for strike one.
If you were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Nobody out, runner at first. And a good eye there.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one misses. Yeah, that's ball two. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And he deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Root to first. And he's back in on a dive. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Well struck right field. Pulls it in on the warning track. So the batting order turns over. And next for L.A., Mookie Betts. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The shortstop takes the ball. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Rodolfo Castro. Glass now back to work.
Ball one.
Just missed. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Man at first with one gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Marsh. He's 0 for 1. And the slider just misses. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw a save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if he can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Swing and a ball popped up. Betts settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 3, Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper. Struck out swinging his first time. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Hayward going back. Just missed it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete, no score. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's Mookie now.
You know, Boog, Mookie Betts may have not been named MVP in 2023, but that doesn't take away from his impressive season. The Dodgers star hit nearly 40 home runs and drove in more than 100. Ronald Acuna Jr. deserved to win, but it was another phenomenal season in Mookie's career. You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
And up next for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux. And that one fouled off.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one fouled off. On the ground. Boom. Off balance feed. There's one. Over to first. Safe. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Fly to left his first time.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. All tied up here in game one of this 3-game set. On the ground, 2 ball. Stop. There's 1.
He's out.
And that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We're tied, 0-0. Back here in Philadelphia, John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Kyle Schwarber. And the right-hander back to work.
Nope.
That one missing inside.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And that's outside. Got him swinging.
Kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Real Muto batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Boom. Stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 down, nobody on. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That clips the zone, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And the Phillies are set down in order. Down quickly go the Phillies, and we are still scoreless. Ready now for the 5th inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Ohtani, 29 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and 1 out now.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Struck out swinging his first time. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That missed inside. And a count 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Well, that's exactly what a good two-strike starter will do. Duck right under the bat path and that last 15 to 20 feet or so. And at that point, it's just too late to do anything about it as a hitter. Really nice pitch.
Smith at the plate and takes high there.
Ball one, no strike.
Out of the zone and a called strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
In the air out towards right center. Rojas snags it on the run. Halfway through this one, still no score. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and here is Bryson Stott. And the pitch. And there's a ball.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Now a drag ball, third base side. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johan Rojas. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Glasnow picks to first, and he dives back in safely.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And the right-hander deals. Fought off foul.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Glasnow, ready as he is. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Rodolfo Castro stands in for the Phillies. Hit on the ground to the right side. Fair ball. Around second, on his way to third. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. The tag out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power.
0-1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
Man on second, two down. Good eye in that spot. next offering way off the plate. Inside, just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Brandon Marsh next to bat for Philadelphia. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I got 3-2.
In the air, right field. He's under it. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. Phillies strand one, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Walker back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Righty to the plate. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Miguel.
The wind and the pitch. And downstairs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And next for L.A., Jason Hayward. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's a strike. 0-1. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Kicks and fires. To third. Goes to second for 1. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Flied to right his first time. And takes low for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Here's a strike at the knees. And the count is 1-1. And misses inside. 2 outs. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
On the ground to the left. Boom. Throws on to first. And Hernandez is out. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. And a pitch. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got it by him for the K.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And well, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Bryce Harper to the plate. That misses, and that's ball one.
Counts 1-0.
One down, base is empty. Bounced up the middle. Betts whips it to first. Harper retired.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Drifts towards it. And that's a foul ball. That's outside. And 1-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Mookie Betts now.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. And up next for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux. First pitch, and he just misses. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. That one missed. The wind of the pitch. That catches the outside corner. And that is strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball. And the ball dips below your bat like it's doing the limbo. I see you do the limbo, dude. Get down there, man.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Go ahead run on base. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Two outs. That one hammered but pulled foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. And we still have no score. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 7th, JT Realmuto steps in. The pitch. That's towards center. Outman on his way over. He's got it. 1 down.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Hayward makes the grab for the second out. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Foul ball there. And the righty deals.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
So now 1-2.
Tonight his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Nice grab to his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, that's cat-like reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play and ending the inning.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Max Muncy at the dish. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen. Christopher Sanchez, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Turnbull, the right-hander, also getting loose. Smoked on the ground a second. Stott over to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Smith lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
3-0 down. There's the strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Righty delivers. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Bounce to the left side. Boom. Not in time. He's safe.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Taijuan Walker is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher on here, Christopher Sanchez.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Grounder might be 2. Stop. Off balance speed. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Miguel Rojas.
Oh, a great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering is down low. Man at second. Fouled off. He was late. The frame.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
So coming into the game now on defense, Enrique Hernandez. He takes over in right. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And he grabs it in foul ground. Swings through that one. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Dustin May, the right-handed sinker bowler. He looks to be readying himself. Paxton warming up as well. At the belt and fires. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
So now a pinch hitter with Merrifield. Looking to start something with 1 gone.
Merrifield.
That's down and in. A slider missed. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one ripped, and there's a base hit.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That'll be it for Glass now. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. Dustin May takes over on the mound. The slender right-hander with the great hair.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So the lineup flips over. And the batter now, Nick Castellanos. 1 for 3. That one finds the corner. 0-1. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And now it's even up. And a pitch. In there at the knees. And a count 1-2.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
May checks over to first, and he's back. Kicks and deals. And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Ripped, but it curls foul. On the ground, right side. Lux throws the first in time. And we stay tied as the inning ends. One left for Philadelphia. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Now into the ball game on defense, Edmundo Sosa. He's in at shortstop. So digging in, Teoscar Hernandez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Ball one there. Popped up right side. Stop. Trying to get to it. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup. And now it's Mookie Betts. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And there are 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. That one at the knees for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. That one the other way. Sosa tosses across to first. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. No score. And we're back. So bottom of the ninth, and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
May back to work. Up and in. Ball 1. Action in the pen down there. J.P. Fireisen preparing to come on if needed. Phillips, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. The pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. And another ball. Kyle Schwarber on deck for the Phillies. Here comes the pitch. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. That one way inside. Just missed. Here comes a 3-2. Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, catcher,
JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Trying to send this to extra innings. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Bounced out to short. Bats up with it. Over to first. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Back here in Philadelphia, on to extra innings. And now, Freddie Freeman. And he deals. Here's a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Off the mark there. Ball 1. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. Right through there for a strike. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw is fine, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
1 down, runner at first. And now it's Max Muncy. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. Pitch in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that skips in the dirt. One run across in the frame so far here in the top half of the 10th. Pickoff move to second. Ohtani back in. And another ball. Right side. Castellanos gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now back, catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Outman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Line drive, and now maybe extra bases. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score easily, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Well done, drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Matt Strong into the game.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. And that's outside, and that's ball one. The Dodgers trying to break this one open. And here in extra innings. Next offering is downstairs. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. 2-2. And another ball. Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Dodgers. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And he walked him.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Now it's going to be
The MLB Season 8 2024 Game 9-1. Games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2024.
Slider misses outside. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Gregory Soto up and throwing. Schreiber getting cranked up as well. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. And a count even at 1.
The MLB Season 8 2024 Game 9-1 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2024.
Two outs. Just missing there. It's 2-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And Hernandez is out. And that's the 3rd out. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Evan Phillips.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Game 9-1 Los Angeles Dodgers 5-6-3-5 Philadelphia Phillies 5-6-3-4.
0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And a pitch. Up the middle. Betts up with it. On the run. Throw to first. On target. He got him. Nice play. Bryson Stott now at the plate. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That's in there. That's strike one.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
The tying run at the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and you know the cutter isn't really a huge
Game
swing and
9-1
miss
Cleveland Guardians 9 Detroit Tigers 8 final.
You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact, but that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Now a chance for Johan Rojas. And that one fouled off.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Tying run at the plate. That's in there. And that's strike two. One strike away.
One ball.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
Game 9-1 New York Yankees 3 Tampa Bay Rays 5 final.
But when you're on a 7-game losing streak, you've been both bad and unlucky. This win will be their reset button. I think now all of a sudden the ball will start to bounce their way, and before you know it, they'll be getting those breaks, and the other team will go home frustrated.
2-0 your final here in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.